So we get 3 hours left, almost 3 hours left for our observing room.
I mean, we'll have to go. Well, they're opening now. Then we're gonna have to go to, do a focus and all that. But yeah, we have roughly 3 hours. So Jamika, how long does it take to get a radial velocity? Well, these things depends on how bright the target is, and this specific target is almost 21st magnitude, but in clear conditions, in good clear conditions like this, we could probably do that object in, I don't know, 15 minutes or something. We tried to do it. We sat on it for an hour when we opened yesterday, and we got very little because of the clouds.
Yeah. Now I upload the new star list. Maybe they could be uploaded later, and which includes BCC 1672. Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you know what was wrong yesterday? Because you had included it yesterday, and they said
Actually, I don't not exactly know, but I like maybe it just lack of the J 2000. Like I don't know if that will influence the overall format.
I mean, sometimes it's something as simple as like a carriage return or weird thing. Yeah, I just double checked the exposure time calculator, and it looks like, or was it, you said the nucleus of BCC 1672 was 20.7 yesterday? Is that what you said?
Yeah, 20.6. Yeah.
20.6. Yeah, it looks like in 15 minutes, we should be able to get signal to noise of about 5 per pixel.
Okay.
Or 6, maybe, well, peak signal to noise around 8. So yeah, I think we should just, of course, this is usually the case. Like you stare at something through clouds and you get very little. And then once it's clear, you just look at it for 15 minutes. But
Right.
we
And I
should
hope the seating is good tonight.
yeah, that'll be interesting to see.
If anyone was curious, this is Captain Marvel. This is what we use to control the dome remotely. So
Wow.
these two toggles do the shutter. This can move the dome. Yeah, and this is just to control like hoist and cranes and stuff
Wow.
like that. It can control a whole bunch of stuff. But we call it Captain Marvel. Does
That is cool.
everything.
It's real things should have like switches and things like that.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
just toggles.
Yeah. Okay, we are open. If you want to pick a area to start with, I heard you talk about the target.
So Kaixiang just uploaded another star list. Is it the same name, Kaixiang?
And I set the start list like the April 19, which you're supposed to find it in
Yeah.
Kaixiang Wang directory, right? KW.
yeah.
And then
Yeah,
if you could,
0419, yeah.
yeah, it just we just added another target to it. So
Yeah, no worries.
well, hopefully it's the one that yesterday we tried to add and it didn't take. Let's hope this be nice if it took.
I didn't get any errors this time, so.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
VCC 1672. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just map away star list and then. Oh yeah, it's at the top there. So I think our plan is just to go back to that and continue where we left off yesterday. So if you want to, are we going
And that was
to
Carl
focus?
Electric,
Is that?
Yes, I'm going to do a autofocus near there. Yeah.
Perfect.
I was wondering, should I just take a bias to make sure everything looks okay?
It's okay
Yeah.
with me if it's okay with Matt.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I can do that while you're doing the focus.
Yes, because the focus is done coplanar on the guider. So yeah.
Okay.
In
Yeah,
fact,
I'm
we
just
could take internal flats, depending on how long.
But I will need the hatch open.
Oh yeah.
So no, that won't work. Yeah. But you can do it while we're moving. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to open the hatch then, or.
Yeah.
Oops. Move.
Yeah, we got it. It's going to take about 10 minutes for the secondary to init. So yeah.
So you said it's going to take 10 minutes to what?
I think for the secondary to init, it's homing right now. So it looks like they put it in the like full foul weather park. So it's going to take a second to come back. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, Kaixiang, I'm running the remote observing software now. Are you running it also?
I just clicking, so maybe if you want to run this, I'll step back to view only.
No, I mean, I think you should run it. I just didn't know what your bandwidth was like. Why don't you try running it then? I'll go to view only, and you can run it.
Let me try this.
Sorry, I just got to go everything to view only, and then I'll come back to my share screen.
Hey, John, when you're done with the
I'm trying to control this, but not on the view only, but seems okay. It does respond to me.
I can see your cursor moving. Yeah, and you're selecting the windows.
Did it move smoothly?
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of.
I mean, it doesn't jump, but I don't know what you're doing, so it's hard for me to see it to see if it's working well. But
To me, I feel like it's still quite slow.
oh, did you just hit expose?
No, actually, I didn't. I was supposed to hit the button in like a window, but
Well,
oh, maybe I'm not hit the expose, but just
yeah, it looks like maybe there's some no, it's already reading out, right? So why don't we just let it read out?
Yeah.
So it looks like you have some sort of delay on your clicking, and so you probably just went over the button and then clicked. It just happened to click expose while you were accidentally.
Right.
So, yeah.
UCD readout complete.
Well, there was our test exposure. We'll see. Sorry, Matt, that was a little accidental thing. I guess you know.
UCD readout complete.
Sorry for that.
No, that's all good. Yeah, you're all good. We're still slowing and yeah. The secondaries initialized rotate is good, but yeah, we're still getting on position here.
Well, the bias looks pretty normal, although the hatch was open, but shouldn't matter too much.
That's good.
It's just right here.
Yeah, it should be fine. The telescope wasn't even pointed at the sky. We were still on the dome. So yeah, it should be dark enough.
Yeah, I mean, mainly I just wanted to make sure that we're in the
It was
right
working.
Yeah, because when you don't take calibrations beforehand and it's just sort of on, you just don't know what the last person did. So
Yep.
touched it. So just wanted to make sure the bidding is, huh?
I'm not sure what kind of time delay you have. Is it like respond like instantly?
Yeah, it pretty much responds instantly for me.
Okay. Then I think it's my problem here.
I think it might be just your bandwidth is slower, because I heard, well, you know how if you have what was it? What is this beeping noise? Are you clicking on something?
That's
No.
every time I move the telescope.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, that's magic. That's magic beeps. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I think I don't know. Did you have your volume on? Because we had the CCD readout complete voice thing. I noticed yesterday, like I would hear it, and then I would hear it from your computer. and it was like a one or one.
For me, yeah, it
But-
could relay from the summit too. Yeah,
That's true. It's true. But someone had a 1 or 2 second delay, and I thought that was maybe Kaixiang because his internet connection has been slow.
Yeah, just the latency, right? The
Yeah.
pure latency is going to be
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to run autofolk now. So
Okay.
see how things look.
Yeah, I'm connected to the PKU internet.
Mhm.
It's supposed to be not so slow as.
Yeah, I mean, usually you're okay. It's just I don't know. Okay, so for what's going to be our plan for this? So do you want to go, we'll go back to VCC 1672 and then we'll do we want to, how long do we want to go to be on it for, do you think?
Actually, I want to include those like tidal stripping nuclei of galaxies, their
Mhm.
nucleus. So except VC 1672, there are 3 of them. Also, it includes the VLSPA here, that their magnitude is this one object which is brighter. This it's 19.7 on its nucleus. So there's 3 of those tidally disrupting DEs, and we also get some other relatively bright UCDs and UCDs without envelopes. I think that would just be enough for given the remaining time that we have today.
So you're saying that we should be trying to get dispersions for them?
Yeah, I think.
So what kind of exposure time will we need for that?
Based on our measurement last time, for example, UCD E416, it requires like half an hour. Yeah,
And then
it's 19.4 on its magnitude G-band, so it's generally required on 1.75 slits. It's what requires like half an hour to get enough signal to noise reach.
But if it's for something that's 20.6, that's over a magnitude fainter.
Yeah, it depends on whether we just want the velocity, the radial velocity for VCC 1672 or the others. If it's an 20.6 object, we expect the observation time would be over an hour more.
It would be 1.5 to 2 hours.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We'll have less than 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
So we were better to do some like relatively bright objects, which is less than an hour exposure time. Then we could probably cover like 4 of them.
So I suggest we do VCC 1672 for radial velocity. Maybe we'll do something like 18 minutes or so. 6 minutes each for 3.
Okay, guys. Seeing is all dome seeing. It's definitely better out there than it is like what we measured. But we've got a hot secondary and a hot primary. It's 1.7 degrees out, and they're like 2.9 and 2.7 respectively. So we're getting some dome seeing there for sure. It's measuring about 1.3 right now, so it'll only get better from here.
Okay. All right. So you said 1.3 for now, but
But it's only going to get better. I know by my eye that it's better out there. Like, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, we've got about a 2-degree differential on the primary, which is what's, you know,
yeah.
and it's 1.7 in the dome, and it's minus. There's almost a 3-degree differential between our primary and the outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's we're seeing the primary, right? Like a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that makes me think, Kaixiang, that we should just not be too ambitious in the beginning and let's just try to go back to yesterday. It's a 1672. Let's just do radial velocity for this. If we want to come back to this later, we do that. But this is a fainter target, so we'll probably need slightly better seeing.
Yeah, I agree. So we need half an hour for these objects.
I think half an hour. Okay. 3 times 600, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And yeah, we're good to go here, guys.
We're good
I've
to
got
go.
these
Oh, okay.
72 behind the slit.
Yep.
Should I like set back to view only mode because as my connection is not so smooth?
Yeah, I think if you're not controlling it, then I would move it back. Always go back to view only mode. Otherwise, you might
Yeah.
click on something, or if
Sorry,
you're moving the
yeah.
mouse when I'm moving the mouse, it's hard for me to figure it out. All right. We are in business.
Yeah.
We did open.
Should we change the name in the like change your first objects to VCC 1672?
Just make sure we have the observer names are in. Okay. Yeah, if you definitely if you have any questions, especially for Matt who's on, feel free to ask. Either just unmute yourself or type it in the chat. Oops.
I would set the next two objects to be, one is UCD E416 and another one is the tidal disrupting DEs. That bright, very bright global clusters identified before, and later we found it's tidal streams, and like recently, like Ming-Chun found global clusters around it. It is 19.7, which is relatively brighter than many other targets.
Okay. So that's so you would do is the next one. Which one is it?
The next one maybe is the UCD E416.
416. Okay.
And then the next one I would choose if you scroll down to the NGVSJ, NGVSJ 12, like number 28, NGVSJ 1229, 1343. This one, it is also relatively bright.
Okay, 1229, 1343.
Yeah.
So that'll be, sorry. When I go to a different screen like this, does my screen share stop? Can you see the screen now? Because it says here your screen sharing is paused.
Yeah, definitely I can see your screen.
Oh, you can. Oh, okay. So it doesn't.
Yeah.
So we do 30 minutes on this. That'll take us to like the top of the hour, and then we'll have 2 hours and 20 left. So how long should we expose on the other two, do you think?
Given the magnitude for UCD 416, maybe like half an hour could be enough. And for another one, it should be longer because it's 0.3 magnitude fainter, which would be at least like 40 minutes or more.
Okay, so what's the G magnitude for these two objects?
Like one is 19.4.
90.4. That's UCD 416.
Yeah.
And then the NGVS J1229.
This one is 19.75.
Okay. Yeah, if depends if the seeing should get better, but if it's at 1.3, we might want to go longer than half an hour.
Yeah. We may also check on the current condition after the first exposure comes out to see how much we can get, and we decide we need some maybe 1 or 2 frames of the exposure extra for VC1672.
Well, we'll see the first one in 10 seconds.
Right, yeah, right.
Exposure complete.
Oh, what do you think? Better than yesterday.
CCD readout complete.
Yeah.
Complete.
I don't know. Raja, can you get a radial velocity from 3 of these? I don't know if he's here.
Definitely.
You were skeptical yesterday. This looks a lot better.
Oh, this is very clear. 3 of these, yeah.
This is sodium here, the sodium doublet.
I'd be surprised if you can see the calcium triplet in that signal to noise, but
Yeah.
these are 315s today.
We did 310s.
310s, okay.
I mean, we could do 4, I guess. We thought we needed more.
Maybe you can do 4 for this.
Can we just change the number of exposures here? Or do we have to wait for the sequence to finish?
I don't recall. Eric, that would be a good
Okay.
question for Matt. You mean in the GUI?
Yeah, in the GUI.
I think you can change it there to do 1 more. Right now it's finished.
It's finished 1.
1 you changed it to 2, is it?
No, I put in 3 initially. And so if we want to add a 4.
Yeah,
So now it's
changing it to 3, it will do 3 more.
Doesn't seem to be complaining. We'll see if it does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this the seeing is hopefully will settle down, but oh. Hey Sung-soon. Sung-soon joined the Keck II call.
Oh,
I can't hear you. Oh, that's because my headphones are plugged in. Yeah. Hey there.
Hi.
So we're the rest of us are on the Shadow the Scientist call at the moment.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So do you guys have any other people, a lot of people there?
Yeah, we have some people here.
Okay. Yeah.
So actually,
Yeah, I was in the last Sunday, so I know a little about that.
yeah, well, we're oops, sharing is paused. Why is my sharing paused? Go back to here. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, we're on Sky. We're
It is nice.
Today is better than yesterday, and yesterday is better than our last round. So maybe in May we got the full the full time.
I have to catch an early flight tomorrow morning.
Sung-soon just says hello. He might join after the STS, the shadow session is finished.
Oh, great.
All right. I'm fading faster than usual today, Eric, but I'll try to stay on as long as I can, but I have to get up at 5:15 tomorrow morning.
You have to get it. Oh my gosh, you should go to sleep.
I should go to sleep. I'm not particularly useful right now. It's total zombie.
Yeah. Well, I think I mean, knock on wood, I think we're in
Yeah,
okay.
you're set now. You're just gonna go galaxy by galaxy.
Yep. And yeah, we'll just come up with a plan, and then we finish at like same time as yesterday, I guess. 22.
Yeah, a calibration plan also.
Oh, right, the calibration plan. Oops. Yeah, so we'll have to overlap. Well, when we hand off, we'll maybe stay on for a bit and then talk to them about it. See if, but Kaixiang can stay on, he said, at
Right.
he can be out on after dawn.
Yeah, and I can also contact with the UC Santa Barbara team with those because the two Chinese students, I know them, and we have like WeChat. We actually in these 2 days we communicate almost simultaneously, and
Oh,
like
okay.
on the weather condition, on the what
Okay.
things going on. Yeah, so I
Yeah,
will
so
let them.
that's great. So I can leave it. You can communicate with them and discuss how to do the morning calibrations then.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
But yeah, it looks pretty clear. If you look at this plot and the signal to noise ratio of the guide star that they're using, it looks pretty steady. Unlike yesterday, where it would dip from, a few hundred down to like almost zero, and then would come back up.
Right.
Okay, we'll have to see what the next. We got 30 seconds, and then we'll see what the next exposure looks like.
I'll wait for the next exposure and then call it a night.
Okay.
So Rada, you will fly back to California tomorrow?
I fly to California early tomorrow. 2 or 4 day of meetings.
Exposure complete.
It's pretty much the same.
Is this slightly better than previous one? Maybe.
Maybe. I want to think it is. I was looking for that to see if it was getting better, but I mean, this does look pretty good.
UCD readout complete.
Yeah. I'm thinking about whether we really need the fourth exposure.
Well, let's see if it took that command, the change here. Oh yeah, it went down to 2 now again. So I mean, Kaixiang, why don't we just map out the rest of the time, how we want to do it?
Right. So we get our next 2 targets with like about an hour and a half total. Right.
So we finish at 21. 12:21 HST. So
21.
1
Yeah.
minute earlier than yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point we have basically an hour and no 2 hours and 21 minutes. So
Right now, these two exposure took about 20 minutes left, so there's 2 hours left. And
mhm,
currently two objects, the next two objects will cost about at least 80
80
minutes.
minutes.
So
Mhm.
we got the rest of the time for maybe one target.
Yeah.
And there's almost like if we can put like 40 minutes for on average 40 minutes for n objects, then we're down for three objects.
Yeah. Okay,
It's-
so we
it-
just need to pick a third object and then we can do that.
Yeah, but if we get the brightest target, we may also like squeeze to like 4 objects, probably.
Mhm.
If we just only stick to objects near 19th magnitude. But I think our priority is still those of, for example, UCDEs and tidally disrupting DEs.
Right.
Because other targets, they're relatively brighter targets. These are pure UCDs.
Yeah.
So I just want to first do the brightest UCDs and tidally disrupting DEs. So
I think those are the priorities because we know those are galactic. So
yeah.
Yeah, so let's prioritize those. Oh, sorry, Matt.
No worries, Eric. We were just getting a wicked echo.
Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, I'd unmuted and muted now. Okay. So what we're saying, we have after this one, we have 2 more targets. We should add I think we should stick with the UCDEs and tidal disruptive ones, and then we'll just do 3 after this.
Yeah, we do 3.
Yeah. And it's always better to get more signal on fewer objects.
I know.
And so, although it's always tempting to get more objects and try to squeeze in.
Yeah. Are we able to know the current seeing?
Well,
Here?
there's this full width half max thing
Yeah,
here,
right.
there, which seems to be
1.3.
something around about 1.3. I
Mm,
mean, it's not entirely, I don't know, who knows, but usually when weather changes quickly, you end up with some bad seeing for a little bit. I don't know.
maybe it's due to the wind, because wind is not so calm right now.
I think it's probably that the dome, like the telescope's warm, the dome's warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think let's see. So we're gonna finish this one in exposure in about 1.5 minutes, and then I think we decided to do the fourth one, right? Kaixiang, we're just gonna
Yeah. Let's
fourth
do
one.
the first.
Yeah.
In my VNC, I cannot see the exposure time just count down in real time, but I can see it in your share screen.
Oh, I see. So when you see the shared screen, you see this ticking down, but on your VNC, you don't see the numbers changing?
It will change, like maybe it will change from 50 to 40, then to
Oh, I see.
28 to
Hmm.
12 and to 0. Yeah, it just changed really slowly, and most times it got frozen. Like
That's not good. That means you can't remote observe from there, really. I mean, you could. It would be very difficult, I think.
it's got really annoying.
Complete.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, the seeing looks like it's pretty much the same.
I can see the A band, Eric.
You can?
Yeah, when you zoom out a little bit. Okay. Zoom in one, please.
CCD readout complete.
And it's going to read out another one, so you can see it in the next one. But and then just scoot over to the right if you can, please. Okay, the A band is in order 13. Sorry, in order 8. It's 6, 7, 8. Yeah, right there. You can see the gap in the spectrum there.
This here?
Yeah.
Let me just make sure that yep, we're exposing last one. It's probably overkill to get this fourth one. I'm guessing 3 of them 30 minutes would have been enough, but it never hurts. And I think this is a bit fainter, so.
But if we get forced exposure, we might have a big chance to to estimate its velocity dispersion as well?
I don't know, 40 minutes and on a G of 20.7.
It's
I mean, I
If-
think our signal to noise will be something like 6 or 7. No,
Yeah.
it'll be maybe a little higher. I think looking at these, but it'll be less. It'll be like at best, it'll be around 10, but
it would be
I
less than 10.
it'll be less than 10. So I don't know. Well, we can try. We can try.
Mm.
All right, you guys, I'm going to sign off.
Okay.
Ah,
Have a good
Um,
flight.
Thank you. I
Thanks-
hope the
thanks, Raja.
recording continues. I think it will.
I think so, yeah, because right now I think I can control the recording. Yeah.
You can, right? But when
Yeah.
I log out, I think it's right now it's being recorded in the shadow cloud. Hopefully it continues that.
But we are the co-host. That
If you see it stop, please stop the recording again on your account or in the cloud, and then I'll ask you to send me the video later. Most likely it won't stop when I get out.
I can control whether I stop or pause it right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
what I'll
Just-
do is I'll log out, I'll log back in temporarily for just a second, just to make sure recording is continuing. How about that? Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
all right. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it still keep going.
Yeah, still recording, so we're okay.
Mm.
Had the recording stopped or?
No, it's just continue.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. I will hang up then. Good luck for the rest of the night.
All right.
Thanks,
Bye.
Raja.
Bye.
Bye.
Eric, hopefully you, Yuting and I will talk soon.
Yeah.
We can enjoy your bottle of wine vicariously over that.
I know who has it now, so I will make sure to track it down.
Got a target on her back. All right. Take care.
See ya.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night.
For our next targets, let's set the exposure time to be, it's the UCD 416 with a 19.4 objects.
Yeah. And do we want to do what, 40 minutes for it?
Yeah, 40 minutes is probably a Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, the seeing's not great. So
but I'm just thinking about, because these two actually are the brightest, except for the those purely UCDs.
mhm.
So we have like 2 hours left. On average, one is like 40 minutes, but the next one is fainter. If we get this one to be like 40 minutes, the next one will require maybe like 60 minutes, like an hour. And then we're gonna run out of time for the third one.
Yeah. So basically we have 2 hours.
But we also have another objects like UCD 163 is bright, it's a little bit brighter with 19.25. And this one does not show, at least it does not show an envelope in NGVS, but mine shows some envelope in HST imaging. So this one is bright. Maybe you can also observe this one.
The other option is you just do an hour on each of 2.
I know, yeah.
According to the exposure time calculator, if we did an hour in 1.25 arc second seeing for a 19.4 magnitude object, we would get signal to noise per pixel of about 25.
Yeah, I see. I'm also on the exposure time calculator. It's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the continuum would be like 20. No, it's 25. Yeah, so now it's like,
Yeah.
because I said to be like, before I said 2,400 seconds, which is 45 minutes. Yeah. If it's 45 minutes, it would be around 20.
Yeah. Which, I mean, for signal to noise, we need, I mean, per it's not so much per pixel, but we want it per resolution element, so we do gain a little bit there, but I don't know. So you're saying that we should do we could do 3, but in the third one be, instead of the tidally disrupting object, we'll do a UCD 163.
Yeah. If it is our strategy.
I mean, yeah, why not? Okay. Sorry, I gotta go here. Hey, Matt, we are finishing
Closure complete.
and we can move to the next target now.
Okay. Paralactic again, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys hear me okay? I'm using a new headset, so.
Yeah, we're okay now. You were quiet at first, but then now it's fine.
Okay. Oh, it's not.
This is probably better.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah, it was using my microphone array on my laptop, not my
complete.
headset.
Okay. All right. So, Kaixiang, what should we do? 3 times 800, you think?
Yeah, I think that should work. Right.
Actually, we won't have enough to do 3 times 800. We won't have enough time.
For the 3 objects.
Yeah, because we have exactly an hour and 2 hours and 1 minute right now from here,
Yeah.
from now.
Yeah, I know. Why not just do 3 with 10 minutes, 600 minutes first?
I mean, we just need to shave a little bit off. I mean, enough for readouts and acquiring targets. So
Right.
it might just be like, instead of 800, we'll do, I don't know, 750 or something like that,
Yeah.
Oh, this one's going to be what? NGVS UCD E416, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, targets behind the slit, and we are guiding. Good to go.
Okay. Oh, whoops. There we go.
Okay, yeah.
So we shave 50 seconds. Actually, that's too much. I think the readout. Well, we can calculate this.
I would also accept if we only do 2 objects.
Yeah.
Actually, to squeeze the time for the 3rd object still a little bit. I mean, it's certainly possible that we only have less than like about 30 minutes for the last objects.
Yeah.
Even
We
if
could also,
slightly right.
we could also do 30 minutes on the last object and then hope that we get more time. We can finish it later in the semester. But
yeah.
Let's see here. Well, I mean, I think I'm just doing a back of the envelope. We've got we're at a resolution R of 5400. That means the full width half max is something like 5.5 angstroms. Sorry, the full width half max is like 1 or so angstroms. But we're at about a dispersion of about 0.2 angstroms per pixel. So basically that means that the signal to noise per pixel, if we want to translate that to signal to noise per resolution element, we multiply by square root of about 5-ish. So that gives us about a factor 2 more. So actually a signal to noise of 10-ish per pixel is probably, if we want to get signal to noise of 25 per resolution element, then signal to noise of 10 per pixel is probably enough. So I think we could do 3.
Do 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for this one, actually, we already requires about like 45 minutes total for these subjects, and given the next, because we have 3 times 750.
Well, why don't we just do a little bit less? Why don't we do something like, I don't know, 2300 seconds or something?
Can we still change this to like 600?
Yeah, we can still change it.
Okay.
But you want to change this one to 600?
Well, it's because the next target is fainter, so
I see. So you want to go longer on that.
yeah, 0.3 magnitude fainter than this one. So we may definitely want it to be small exposure time.
All right. Well, so let's just do the math then. If we change this to 600, then this will be roughly half an hour. And then the other one is how much time, and then the last one will be how much time.
If we change this one to be like half an hour, the next one, we set it to be 45 minutes.
And the last one?
The last one would also have like 45 minutes, but
roughly. Okay.
roughly. But we for the last objects, we may not really. I mean, if that is a bright target, we only need like 30 minutes enough.
But then we're left with 15 minutes. So
yeah. Right.
But so
maybe we can do both, like here, just keep it here, but we will put 2 objects with 45 minutes and the third one to be 30 minutes.
So this one's 30 minutes.
Yeah.
This one's 30 minutes and the next 2 45.
No. This one 45 minutes, next one 45 minutes, third one's 30 minutes.
All right, so I should change this back.
Or like, yeah, slightly shorter on like 700 seconds. In either way, I think for this one, this must be enough. Yeah.
Let's do 700.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop recording.